Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. William Ruto was in Narok County today, and he made some remarks touching on the Finance Bill 2023 that is to be tabled in Parliament on Thursday. Remarks that have been causing a lot of heated political debate, and already some Kenya Kwanza leaders are in support of Ruto's remarks. Senator Kiprotich Arap Cherargei agreed with His Excellency Ruto. Furthermore, any Kenya Kwanza MP who shall vote against the Finance Bill 2023 should face full force of party disciplinary mechanisms. You cannot play opposition politics in government party position. In government, party position is supreme in any disciplined democracy. Then he has attached those remarks by William Ruto. I am waiting to see the MPs who will go against the government's plan to give their voters employment. We want to see and know those going against this finance bill. Yes, so Ruto made it very clear today that is just waiting to see any leader, member of parliament, who will go against the finance bill. On the mountain, some weeks, or rather I think it was last week, some few days ago, we saw former Kiambu women representative Gathoni Wamuchomba channel all your contributions to 0722 735 065. We are having a medical appeal for Nudin Salash from Kajiado. Salash is to undergo a kidney transplant at Medihill Hospital, Parklands. All your contributions will highly be appreciated. Now back to our analysis. What's exactly happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's dig deep. If you look at Cherargei's tweet, Cherargei is making it very clear that party position is supreme in any discipline, democracy. That's Cherargei. And the same Cherargei has been pressing Azimio leaders, dumping Azimio for Kenya Kwanza. Yes. The same Cherargei. So, according to them, party discipline is supreme. But when Azimio leaders are crossing over to their camp, they are pressing them. That just exposes the mediocrity in our Kenyan leaders. They are not honest and truthful to themselves and to Kenyans. In a nutshell, they are people not worth holding public offices. They don't meet the threshold on leadership and integrity. And also, if you look at William Ruto, for those who heard Ruto speaking today in Narok, he was talking on how there is a lot of conmanship in Kenyan politics, where leaders don't actually mean what they say. That was William Ruto. And anybody listening to William Ruto speak sometimes can wonder, is Ruto mentally okay? By him saying that there is a lot of deceit in our politics, leaders speaking what they don't mean, is Ruto referring to himself, or who is he actually referring to? I strongly believe that there is a problem in this country. Kenyans might be dealing with somebody calling himself a president who has got some problems, because it's obvious the things William Ruto promised, he has not delivered any. And consistently, he has been making pledges and promises that are never kept or fulfilled. So when he attacks some leaders who are always promising but they don't deliver, I think he does not understand what he's talking about. And now this kind of arrogance by William Ruto saying he wants to see how the leaders will actually vote. This only proves that these elected leaders are not independent. They are being controlled from State House. They are being directed on how to cast their votes for any bill that is brought before them in Parliament. And now that on Thursday, these members of Parliament will be voting, it's certain that the bill will sail through because almost all these leaders supporting William Ruto, save for only Wamuchomba, who has come out to distance himself from the bill. In fact, if you look at Kenya Kwanza leaders who have distanced themselves from that bill, only Wamuchomba Githunguri, member of parliament, and Bungoma senator. The others are silent, a confirmation that they are supporting this bill. Just as I did state in our earlier analysis, any leader who will support this bill in parliament, Kenyans should reject those leaders. Because in the event the bill passes, life is going to be more difficult for Kenyans than it is today. Kenyans should just reject those leaders. And Kenyans should make the ground very hostile to these leaders. The moment the ground becomes hostile to these leaders, they will start abandoning William Ruto one by one. And some of these bills that are oppressive, they'll never see light of day. But as long as Kenyans are still entertaining the members of parliament who are supporting this government, then Kenyans will still continue suffering because these are leaders whose their only allegiance is William Ruto, not the people who elected and voted for them. So Kenyans should reject those leaders. And also, if you look at William Ruto, I honestly believe that Kenya needs better than this. Kenya needs better than this. If Parliament was working, then an impeachment motion ought to have been pushed against William Ruto by yesterday. Because it's clear Ruto is getting rogue, and if he's not controlled, then Kenyans are in for more rude shocks. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. And just as I did indicate, we have a medical appeal for Nudin from Kajiado. Nudin is to undergo a kidney transplant. For those willing to contribute, send all your contributions to that number below. All the contributions will highly be appreciated. The remarks by William Ruto confirms one thing: this is a government drunk with power. They don't care what Mama Boga Boda Boda on the ground is saying. All Ruto cares is his own personal interests. Hustlers, shauri yenu. Yes, shauri yenu. So Kenyans should learn a lesson from William Ruto's remarks. And also yesterday we saw Rigathi boasting on how the finance bill will pass. Total arrogance, total madness. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.